Well, y'all, I said I had a lot of work to do. Here we go with another rehousing video. This one is going to be of the 5-pack of the Monocentropus balfouri or the Socotra Island Blue Baboon. These guys are quite popular in the hobby. They are typically kept communally and they are a beautiful species. I had one that I got as a freebie years ago and it matured out male, grew old, and died. So what I'm going to do, quit talking, I'm going to get every one of these guys out so we can lay eyes on each one of them and make sure they're all in there and they're all still alive. And then I'm going to put them individually into this enclosure here, which they will have plenty of room to grow in. And we'll just go from there. So let me get things rearranged and let's get to it. Okay, so the idea here is I'm going to take the top off of the enclosure and then dig around, find all of the spiderlings, and you will see the layout that I have. This is a technique that was invented by Tom Moran. There's a balled up paper towel in each corner, so if any of the spiderlings decide to bolt, they will run there, hopefully, this is the idea, and feel safe, and they will hide until we've gotten everyone out, and then I will probably take some small dram vials, cup each one of them, and transfer them one by one into the other enclosure. So let's get started. I see one at the top already. Hopefully this will go pretty well. Now they are small enough they could probably stay in here a little bit longer, but I want to go ahead and give them more room to grow. That way I don't have to rehouse them as many times. The first one is right here, and there's already quite a bit of webbing in there, so it may be stubborn and not want to leave that area if it will hold on to a piece of moss. Nope, okay, there's two right there. I'm going to use this moss in that enclosure as well. And that'll give them more places to hide and they will feel safer. Plus, as you can see, it's got their webbing on it, so that will definitely make them feel more at home. So far, I've got 2, 3 over here in this corner. And all they're wanting to do is hide. They're not wanting to run away. They're not wanting to come at me and attack me. Spiders get misunderstood so much, it's just ridiculous. Okay, so I see 3. What I'm going to do is move all this stuff out of the way so they don't run and hide in that. It'll be easier to gather them all up and transfer them once we get them out. So I'm going to move that out of the way, maybe do a little digging, and then we'll come back. All right, y'all, so I sort of switched things up midstream here. I decided to abandon the flush them all out one by one. And what I did off camera was meticulously pick out all these little pieces of moss, being careful not to grab any legs until I could get eyeballs on everybody. And I've got enough of that stuff removed that I can now confirm all of the spiders in the enclosure. And it looks like either Ricky can't count, which I know is bullshit, or he sent me a bonus tarantula because there's not 5 balfouri in there. There's 6. They're not much to look at right now, but as they grow, they get absolutely stunning. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of dump the whole thing over into the new enclosure, and we'll be done with this one. All right, y'all. I don't believe I have ever tried a mass exodus before in the hobby, so wish me luck. But I'm just going to... The idea is to tip this over and dump them all out. But before we do that, I just want to show you the enclosure. I put a lot of their moss into here and a lot of sticks for lots of anchor points because they're going to make a lot of webbing. Each one of these spiders is going to pick one individual little spot that they set up home. These guys are prolific webbers, which is one reason why they're popular in the hobby. So let's see. This works out like I planned. Seems like these guys had a little bit of trouble. And they all went right in there. And there's a little ball of legs right in there. So there we go. That was easy peasy. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying. I get focused on the animals and I just forget what I was going to say. Brain fart. Well, anyways, got another rehousing video coming. Be looking for that. And I'm going to do some updates on some of this other stuff for a while until we all get bored of it. That's all I got for this one, y'all. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Take care of yourselves and each other. God bless.